to the Judah King channel. If this is your first time, thank you for joining. Ensure you subscribe, like, and turn on that notification button so that you do not miss any of these valuable videos. If it's not your first time, thank you for always engaging with my channel. In this video, I will be sharing with you proven strategies to study and pass your corporate business law examination. Here's what I want you to do for me. Get your pen, your journal, and leave any environment that will be distracting to you, because I'm about to share some strategies, give you the right skill set, tool set that will help you to study, understand corporate business law, even if you've never taken any law related course in your life, and of course pass the examination. Alright, so let's dive in. Now let me quickly mention that in one of my videos where I taught how to pass the business environment examination, I was able to break down business environment for you to understand. If you've not watched that video, look for that video after watching this. Okay, I'm also going to drop the link somewhere in the description. So in the business environment video that I mentioned, I was able to break down and make you see how to approach business environment. Okay, so that same principle is what I will be breaking down to corporate business law. Okay, so there are similarities between business environment and corporate business law. We can see the business element of that. Okay, so let's, on a very high level, how can you understand corporate business law? Okay, pay rapt attention. So I'm going to start by breaking the elements of this particular topic. We have corporate, we have business, and we have law. All right, then we have corporate business, we have business law, and we have corporate business law. Stay with me. Now, in business environment, that business component, we're still going to see some of that business component in corporate business law. Okay, just that now, instead of just looking at the old business processes, the people, the systems, and all of that, we're linking it to we're looking at the legal aspect of business and how it has to do in a corporate setting. Okay, so we're looking at corporate, so that has to do with a legal entity, a business registered, then the business element, the people, the interaction, the processes, the systems, the structure, and all of that, and the legal aspect, why they are a legal entity, the processes involved for them to turn a legal entity, what they can do as a legal entity, how they interface with the law, and all of that. Now, if you understood what I've just said, to a very large extent, you should be open by now to corporate business law. So let's get into your study pack. All right, so in your study pack, you can see I'm going to browse through very quickly and use this to explain corporate business law. All right, so corporate business law, basically, like I mentioned, you're looking at all the legal frameworks for a business entity. You're looking at the business component, like I mentioned, which some of which we've examined in business environment. Okay, you're also looking at what a business should do. So a business, now one thing I would advise you to do while you're studying corporate business law, just imagine a big business or a big company in Nigeria, right? And try and as you're studying, as you're reading this, try and just whatever you're reading, just try and replicate this to this business. Just try and imagine that, okay, all these things I'm reading are the things that happen in this business. For example, you can take MTN as an example. Okay, so what exact all these things are? So you mean, for instance, we're looking at board of directors. So MTN would have a board of directors. Okay, this is what they do at MTN and all of that. So you want to be able to relate with what you know, or with a business that you know so well. All right, now we're talking of corporate business law, we're talking of business. Okay, so in business, they have a board, they have representatives, they have representation. Okay, so these representatives, what are their powers? What can they do for the business? Okay, how do they ensure that they achieve the goals of the business, okay, then what are they expecting from people that they employ, all right? What are they expecting from third parties? Okay, so we're still talking business. The centrality of corporate business law is still business as an entity, except that now we're looking at it. We're looking at the corporate aspect. Okay, we're looking at it as a corporate entity, and we're looking at the legal side to it. Okay, so let me now give you a grand summary, a very high level explanation of CBL, corporate business law. So a business does transaction, they have representatives, they have representation. Okay, so we want to examine these representatives. What powers do they have? Okay, what provisions are there for them to operate effectively? Once we look at this business, all the third party relationships, you're looking at insurance companies, you're looking at even their employees. Okay, these are internal now. You're looking at employees, you're looking at their relationship with their bankers. Okay, so all the relationship with this corporate entity. Okay, now you also look at what provisions they have. Also the legal entities. Okay, now this business, what legal provisions do they have? Insurance company, at what point can they sue? At what point can they be sued? Okay, now third party, now there's something we call the agency theory. Okay, because they are a business, there is a board. All right, so they have the directors and all of that. Okay, now they have the owners. Okay, now because the owners cannot necessarily run the business, they need to employ people that would serve as their face in the business. Okay, and that's the agency relationship. All right, now this agency relationship, there is a problem. Okay, now what's the problem? The people that they have employed to stand in their place or to watch over the business to ensure that the business is running smoothly, these people also have their own personal, they have their own goals. Okay, they have their own personal achievements, they have the things they want to achieve. Also, mostly they want more money and all of that. So how do you balance and ensure that they indeed work towards the goal of the owners of the business? Okay, so all of these are the things you're going to be considering in corporate business law. Now also, because it's a business entity, you also look at what point can it declare bankruptcy? What are the conditions that needs to be satisfied for it to be insolvent? Okay, and all of this you want to look at. So because it's a business, it carries out transactions in volumes. All right, for this sort of businesses, for MTN carries out transactions in volumes. Okay, now there is a risk. Okay, so we have fraud, there's money laundering. So all of these are the legal aspects. So you have the criminal law. Okay, we have the ethics. Okay, these are the things we're going to be considering in this paper. That is not all. I've mentioned agency. Okay, so I'm not going to dwell on that. Now you're looking at sales of goods, contracts. Okay, you're looking at transfer of property and all of these discussions around that. So you can still see that we're still discussing the business entity. Now we're looking at it from the legal side. Okay, so that's still basically what we're looking at. You're talking about hire purchase. I've talked about the relationship as regards to insurance. It's different types of insurance. Okay, I've talked about the relationship with bankers, and all of that. Central Bank of Nigeria. Okay, now because also now you're looking at how they carry out business. Okay, so business, there is value creation, there's value exchange. So how is value has been created, how is it exchanged? Okay, so there is a means by which this is done. It could be through cash, it could be through check. Okay, so you want to look at this, you look at the types of checks, you want to look at when check is forged, what to do, how to do. Okay, so all of those discussions, you also look at employment law. Now because it's a business, it can't run itself. Yeah, there's a management team. There are also the people that are working the day-to-day activities. These are the employees. Okay, and for these employees, there are certain laws that governs the administration. All right, even from the recruitment of these employees. Okay, so you want to understand these laws. Okay, so that you understand exactly how this business is being run. Okay, you also want to look at the duties of the employers. Okay, so what should the employer do for the employee? What should the employee do to the employer? And all of those discussions. Okay, so these are basically the things you want to consider in this paper. Now let's look at what makes up this paper exactly. Now you can see this is on the screen. You have there are two major topics. Okay, there are two major topics that carry the most weight. The first one is partnership, company, and insolvency law. That's 35%. The next one is law of commercial transaction. That's another 35%. Okay, so here is what you can do to approach studying. All right, so you want to commit a higher percentage of your time to all the topics under partnership, company, and insolvency laws. Okay, so when you commit more time, ensure that you understand all of the topics under this particular bracket. Next, then you want to commit the same amount of time, because they carry the same weighting, to law of commercial transactions. Okay, so once you're done studying all of the topics around these two major brackets, you now want to move to criminal law. Okay, then you now want to move to any of the remaining in no particular order. All right, so that's how you should. Now I have a video that breaks this down. The video explains how to complete the ICAN syllabus in 30 days. Okay, so you can actually complete your corporate business law and all of the remaining papers you will be writing in 30 days. Okay, so you want to look check through my YouTube channel for that particular video. I would also drop the link in the description somewhere. Okay, now very quickly in this video, I've been able to share the strategies, the skills that you need to approach to study corporate business law and pass your examination. If you can do the things that I've mentioned in this video, then you would not have any challenges and you would pass your corporate business law examination. Now, that is not all. All right, so we've created an academy where you can join, where you can take lectures properly. Okay, take lectures and pass your next exam, all of your papers, without having a receipt in any of your papers. So here is the ICAN Success Blueprint Academy, where we have one simple goal: to ensure that you pass your next ICAN exam at one sitting. Now, one beautiful thing about our platform is this: you are free to take lectures anytime, anywhere. All right, either you're in the bathroom, you're in the bedroom, you're in traffic, commuting. In fact, literally, we're giving you your life back. All right, so as opposed to what every other person does out there, you need to attend lectures Monday to Friday. Your Saturdays are fully booked. You don't have a life of your own anymore once the diet starts and all of that. You can't even attend your uncle's wedding, your brother's wedding. You should be the best man, but you cannot attend because of ICAN. All right, it's your birthday, you can't celebrate because you don't want to be overjoyous and all of that. No. We are giving you your life back. We want you to enjoy your life while you're taking exam. All right, you don't have to be denied. You are free to go and watch your football club play, celebrate the win, celebrate the victory. All right, so you can take lectures any day, anytime, anywhere, at 5 a.m., at 12 a.m. We are with you in your pocket. All you need to do is just come to our platform, www.theicansuccessblueprints.com.ng. all right, once you do, it brings you to this window. All right, you can click start learning. Once you click, it takes you down. We've had amazing testimonies from our students, past students that has gone through our system and they've passed. We've had students that have passed all papers at one sitting, students that passed easily. We have a lot of chartered accountants now. You can see students passed all their papers, students on their first attempt passing even all papers, students qualifying, writing all papers at professional level, first attempt passing all. All right, so we have a lot of those testimonials and we want to make you the next. Okay, and one of our core vision is to produce ICAN prize winners. All right, so we want to make you an ICAN prize winner, and we have the strategies, we have the systems, we have the framework to ensure that we do. All right, so you can access our world-class tutors any day, anytime, anywhere. You get to study at your pace, you learn exam strategies, okay, and you join a community of ICAN students just like you. One amazing thing is you're going to be taught by the best of the best, the top 1%. You've got ICAN prize winners as tutors. We have first class graduates as tutors. Okay, so like I was saying, with our system on our platform,
our platform adjusts to your internet connection. Okay, so you can be in the village and you're attending classes. Okay, you don't have to go around the village looking for a good spot, internet, where there is internet. No, you don't have to do all of that. So you can be in one small hut in your village, one small room in your village, and you're attending lectures. You can be commuting, probably you're traveling internationally, you're under the tunnel and the network is not so good. Our system would automatically adjust to your internet connection, ensuring that even if you're using 1G, okay, you can still attend lectures. All right, so wherever you are, anytime, go to the platform, attend lectures. Okay, that is not all. We are not just leaving you to watch videos and attend lectures. No, while you're watching videos and attending lectures, you can ask your tutor questions. All right, so you get to a point, you're confused, we have a feature, all right, in the platform where you ask your questions. Once you ask your questions, your tutor will answer your question. Your tutor will attend to you. And that is also not all. We are also not just leaving you to watch recorded videos or attend lectures on your own. No. After every 3 weeks, all right, when you join us, after every 3 weeks, we have live lectures. So we come live, you see your tutor face to face, in flesh and in blood. And what we're literally coming to do is we're coming to review the topics in the previous 3 weeks, solve past questions extensively. So it's just solving past questions for the topics that you've attended in the last 3 weeks, okay? And then your tutor gets to ask you questions and gets to answer all your questions. Amazing, right? With this system, you cannot fail. You cannot fail. Now that is not all also, all right? So we are integrating some amazing AI features that would understudy you, all right, that is personalized to you. Our system would understudy you, would get how you like to read, or the best way for you to read, for you to assimilate. So some persons, they love to use mnemonics. Some persons love a lot of diagrams, okay? Some persons love a lot of examples. Our system would just literally profile you, all right, and then teach you based on how you like to study, okay? That is different from what I've mentioned earlier, okay? So we have our tutors there, okay? Now when our tutors are not there, we have this system, okay? So all you need to do is just put a topic there, and our AI, your AI personalized tutor will do the rest. Now that is also not all. This is mind-blowing, guys. We're developing a question bank, okay? The question bank is also AI assisted. All you need to do is just put the topic in the AI in our question bank, and you would have access to all of the years where that particular question has been examined, from 2014 up to the last diet, okay? And that's not all. Our system will then answer the question for you and give you strategies on how to approach this system. Guys, this is amazing, okay? So here is the platform. Again, you want to access the platform, go to www.theicansuccessblueprint.com.ng, as you can see on the screen. Once you get there, you want to click on so you have the various levels, all right? So we have the various levels: foundation level, skills, and professional. What you want to do, please click on the appropriate level. If you're in the foundational level, click on foundation, okay? You're in skills level, click on skills. You're in professional, click on professionals. You can see the various papers or courses that we have under each level. For foundation, we have 4 courses. For skills, we have 6 courses, and at the professional level we have 5 courses, okay? So when you click on this, you'll be able to see the different papers, and you can then click on any of the papers or all of the papers that you are taking, all right, depending on what depending on the paper you're taking. Now also, let me quickly mention that on the platform you can easily sign in, okay? So once you've gone through all of this, you can come back and sign into your dashboard. So you have personalized dashboard. As you're taking lectures, you can track, all right? So there's level of percentage. You can track the level of percentage, okay, just to know how you're doing, how far you've gone, and all of that, okay? So I'm going to click on foundation level. All right, so let's click on foundation level. Once you click, it takes you to this window. So here is foundation level. You can see the various courses at the foundation level. All right, so you have business environment, you have corporate business law, financial accounting, and management accounting. All right, so just click the paper that you want to attend lectures for. All right, and here are the amazing tutors that we have for at this level. All right, we have prize winners, we have first class graduates. Right, here are your amazing tutors. Okay, so again, click the respective paper that you have that you want to attend lectures for. Now, what if you want to attend all of the papers? Okay, you don't have to click one after the other. All right, so our system helps you add all of them together. Okay, so that it's easy, it's seamless on your own part. Okay, so we're just going to click on business environment. Once you click on business environment, it takes you to this window. So here is the business environment window. All you need to do, okay, so because I've not enrolled in any of the courses yet, okay, so this is it's a foundation paper in foundation. That's your tutor. Okay, we have not enrolled in any courses yet, so all you just want to do here is you want to click on view cards. Okay, you want to click on view cards, so I'm going to click on view cards. Let's do that very quickly. Once you click, it takes you to this environment here. Okay, takes you to this environment here. So we can see business environment here. Now for foundation paper go for 15,500. okay, this is very affordable as against what you have outside. In fact, it's too cheap for all the amazing benefits that our platform offers. Okay, you're getting your life back. You're studying at your own pace. You have accountability. Lest I forget, you're also going to be paired with a mentor. You're going to have a personal mentor, right? So we're going to group you with one of the tutors who would act as your mentor. So you have challenges, you need wisdom, you need ideas, you just need something very quickly that would help you out. Easily reach out to your tutor would walk you out of it. Okay, and finally, you're going to be assigned to a study buddy. All right, so you're going to be studying in groups if you're interested anyways. Okay, so for all of that 15,500, it's actually 20,500, but we're giving you discount if you're leveraging this now. Okay, so you get to save 5,000. So for 15,500, you have access to all of these amazing benefits. So business environment is chosen, that you can see that here, 15,500. Now if you want to add other papers, okay, you can add them here. So you just click on add to cart. So let's add corporate business law. You click on add to cart, click on, once it's added to your cart, keep clicking until everything is added to your cart. Okay, then you will see everything here. All right, you see the total cost that you're meant to pay. Please confirm that you did not mistakenly add the paper that you should not be added, and that you added all the papers that you need to add. Anyways, even if you don't add all the paper, you can always go back and add the papers manually, just that you would have to go through the process from the start. Okay, so we have added I believe we have added corporate business law. All right, so let's confirm that. All right, so you can see that we have business environment, we have corporate business law. You can see the total estimated of 31,000 naira. Okay, so if you want, you can still add financial accounting, management accounting, but we are not going to do that. So what you want to do is you want to click on proceed to checkout. Okay, so once you do, it will bring you to this window, something like this. Okay, something like this. Yeah, so you can see, please confirm that the cost tallies. Okay, all right, so yes, it does. So you can see business environment, you can see corporate business law, you can see the total 31,000. all right, so what you want to do next is just click on place order. So please fill in the details here, your details here. All right, please do fill that in. I know phone number is optional. Please fill in your phone number. It helps us to track if there's any challenge, you can easily reach out to you. Do not make any mistake. put your email address, your most active email address, okay, so that also if there's any challenge, we can reach out to you, you can reach us to us, and our mails will not bounce. So click on place order. When you do that, you'll be able to use your card. You can also make transfers, okay? And if you want to do, just want to do a direct transfer manually, all right, please do your transfer to this account details here. All right, so money points, this account number, this is name, okay? Once you're done, send your proof of payment, okay? Send your name, the amount paid, proof of payment, and the papers paid for to this email address displayed on the screen, okay? Or you can send it to this WhatsApp number. WhatsApp, please, all right? Send this to this number, okay? Now, let me quickly mention that what if, you might be asking, what if you don't have the money to pay now and you need to take lectures because time is running? Yes, we have a special provision, a special consideration for you. You can get to pay, you can get to split your payment, okay? So we accept part payment, we accept installmental payments, okay? So what you want to do is go ahead, make a deposit, all right? Make a deposit. Once you make your deposit, make a deposit into these account details. Once you make a deposit, send your name, the amount paid, the proof of payment, the papers paid for, okay, to either this email address or the WhatsApp number. All right, so once we receive that, we would ask you a couple of questions. Once we do, then we will add you to the system manually, okay? So we'll add you to our portal, to the academy manually while you complete your payment. All right, so easy breezy. With ICAN Success Blueprints, you cannot miss it, okay? You are guaranteed that your next paper will be your best paper. Once again, in this video, I've shared with you what to expect. I've shared with you proven strategies to study and pass your business environment examination. Finally, I'm going to drop the link to join our WhatsApp community for ICAN Success Blueprint Academy. I'll share the link to join the WhatsApp community in the description, okay? So just check the description for the video and you would be able to access that. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, if it's your first time, do not forget to turn on that notification button. Ensure you subscribe, all right? Comment, let me know that you got value in this video. Let me know, okay? And share the video with your friends. If it's not your first time, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to be doing this same video for your other papers at the foundation level, and that is why you want to turn on that notification button and just subscribe. All right guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.